Okay, I'm going to send the mistakes that you have made. فقط نرسل الرسائل الأخطاء اللي قمنا بها. This is the first one. Okay, just wait a little. شوي ننتظر ثواني. This is the second one. Okay, and this is the third one. Okay, this is the fourth one. Okay, so ready to start. جاهزين نبدأ. Ready. So we have we have lesson. Ready. Okay, so we have lesson 11 عندنا درس الحادي عشر. We have reading and writing. We are going to start with reading and writing. Okay, let us start with lesson 11. We have reading and writing and see what we have today. Reading and writing part 1 الجزء الأول. Yes, can you hear me very well? صوتي واضح للكل. صوتي واضح.
واضح دكتور. clear.
Read اقرأ. Yes, the website. اقرأ الموقع الإلكتروني. Yes, below. Tips نصائح for making من أجل صنع. Medical appointments. Yes, tips. Yes, نصائح for making من أجل القيام. Medical appointments. B. مواعيد طبية. Appointments it means مواعيد. Medical طبية adjective صفة. Appointments اسم. Making من أجل القيام. Yes, أو القيام. Yes, أو فعل. Everyone كل شخص hates يكره to wait أن ينتظر at doctor's office في عيادة الطبيب. So doctors means أستملك. Office means clinic. تعني عيادة. Yes, أو مكتب. You can تستطيع save time أن توفر وقت. And aggravation. Aggravations it means تعني ماذا؟ it means تعني
العفو أستاذ بس كان دي يقطع الصوت. وين يعني هسه أنتو؟
Everyone hates بالبداية aggravation.
يتفاقم.
Aggravation means التفاقم. التفاقم الوصول إلى تفاقم المواعيد أو الوصول المواعيد إلى أعلى. Yes, we can say وصول مواعيد إلى أعلى مواعيدها أو وصول المواعيد إلى إلى القمة. Aggravation تفاقم. أو وصول مواعيد إلى القمة. مواعيد الطبيب إلى القمة. Aggravation تعني تفاقم.
أستاذ she said she was sorry.
You can save من بداية. Everyone hates كل واحد يكره to wait أن ينتظر at a doctor's office في عيادة الطبيب. كلكم وياي؟
وياك.
Yes.
يا صفحة دكتور؟
صفحة
28.
page 28. صفحة 28. page 28. 28. reading and writing قراءة وكتابة. lesson 11 الدرس الحادي عشر. the activity book كتاب التمارين. وياي لو لا؟ all of you with me. كلكم وياي؟ صوتي واضح؟
نعم. وياك أستاذ. صوتك واضح.
everyone hates كل شخص يكره to wait أن ينتظر at a doctor's office في عيادة الطبيب. You can save تستطيع أن توفر time الوقت and aggravation وتفاقم المواعيد أو وصول مواعيد القمة أو تزاحم المواعيد by following باتباع the tips النصائح below أدنى. Make an appointment. قم an appointment. number 1 قم an appointment. B موعد أو احجز موعد for the first thing لأول شيء. أو تقوم من خلال بالقيام من أول شيء in the morning في الصباح or right أو بعد مباشرة after بعد the lunch الغداء. Doctors الأطباء can get further and further behind. الأطباء can get further. It means get further يستطيعون الانشغال. It means get further. It means they'll became busy. سوف يكونوا ماذا؟ further and further سوف يكونوا مشغولون أكثر وأكثر yes behind ويكونون خلف
أستاذ
الموعد.
يعني تسمح يعني get further بمعنى busy.
busy yes means
هاي
busy.
الكلمة get
yes busy means busy.
يعني معناها get further.
يصبحون مشغولون أكثر وأكثر. Okay, get further it means became busy يصبح مشغول. Yes, okay. And further behind okay yes وتتراكم المواعيد. Yes, with each appointment مع كل yes مع كل موعد جديد. Okay, with each appointment ماذا يصبح مشغولا أكثر وأكثر. Get further it means became busy يصبح مشغول. Further and further. Behind okay behind with yes مع كل yes each appointment مع كل موعد جديد. okay okay avoid تجنب this problem هذه المشكلة by being من خلال أن تكون the first appointment أن تكون أنت صاحب الموعد الأول. okay in the morning في الصباح or the first okay أو the first أو صاحب الموعد الأول after the lunch بعد الغداء. okay clear واضحة. Do you have questions؟ عندكم أسئلة؟
clear.
Clear. Number 2.
No دكتور استمر.
Number two. Call an early for the same okay day appointment. Call early. اتصل مبكرا for the same day appointment. okay بنفس موعد okay بنفس موعد ماذا؟ بنفس موعد اليوم يعني تتصل حتى تتأكد الموعد. Call early اتصل مبكرا for the same بنفس day appointment يوم الموعد. day يوم appointment الموعد same نفس. Okay, if you need إذا كنت تحتاج to see أن ترى الدكتور الطبيب right away yes حالا you should call يجب أن تتصل yes okay as soon as yes the office open حينما تفتح العيادة. yes إذا كنت تحتاج أن ترى الطبيب مباشرة you should يجب عليك call أن تتصل بالطبيب as soon as حينما the office opens تفتح العيادة. Otherwise, yes, okay, من ناحية أخرى, their appointments مواعيدهم may be all جميعها be filled تملأ. Okay, تملأ أو تكون ممتلئة. Okay, filled it means ممتلئة. be تكون. Okay, clear واضحة? Yes. Number 3. Complete أكمل.
واضح.
Yes. Number 3. Complete أكمل paperwork. أكمل paperwork means أكمل الاستمارة ahead of the time مسبقا. ahead of time means already مسبقا. You can often تستطيع yes get forms أن تحصل على الاستمارات online من خلال الموقع الإلكتروني أو have them أو أن تكون أو يكون أو yes أو have them أو أن تأخذهم yes emailed بواسطة البريد الإلكتروني emailed to you أو تكون yes مرسلة إليك من قبل yes emailed to you أن تكون مرسلة إليك yes عبر الإيميل. then من ثم you can fill them تستطيع أن تملأ هذه الاستمارات out at home في المنزل yes rather than as okay أفضل من in the office okay أفضل من rather than it means أفضل من rather as means أفضل من in the office أفضل من أن تملأها ماذا في العيادة. keep a copy احتفظ بنسخة احتفظ a copy نسخة of your medical history لماذا؟ لوثائقك الطبية احتفظ بنسخة of your medical history medical means طبية history means okay تعني okay وثائقك أو we can say المسودات okay المسودات الطبية أو we can say أو الوثائق القديمة history yes الطبية القديمة at home في المنزل so that لذلك you can تستطيع get أن تحصل specific details على تفاصيل معينة specific means adjectives معينة details تفاصيل easily بكل سهولة. okay number 4 wear البس appropriate clothing yes ملابس مناسبة or means suitable مناسبة wear البس appropriate clothing yes ملابس مناسبة you'll feel سوف تشعر better بشكل أفضل if you're comfortable إذا كنت مرتاحا and wear وتلبس clothing الملابس and shoes والأحذية that you can take off. Yes, and wear والبس yes clothing الملابس and shoes والأحذية that you can take off تستطيع أن تخلعها take off تنزعها أو تخلعها and put on وتلبسها put on means يلبس wear quickly بسرعة and easily بسهولة. Yes, 5. List اكتب قائمة your questions بأسئلتك ahead of the time مسبقا. List اكتب قائمة your questions أسئلتك ahead of the time مسبقا. This is your chance هذه فرصتك to get لتحصل the doctor's attention من أجل جلب انتباه الطبيب. This is your chance هذه فرصتك to get لتحصل the doctor's attention انتباه الطبيب. Ask about اسأل any medical problems عن أي مشاكل طبية or concerns أو مخاوف okay that you have التي أنت تواجهها. Okay, you have تواجهها. Have means يواجه means face يواجه. Okay, so do you have questions؟ عندكم أسئلة؟ Do you have questions?
دكتور attention
Attention انتباه. Attention انتباه. Pay attention. Attention انتباه. Okay. Okay, to get
نعم
لتحصل the doctor's attention
طبعا.
على انتباه الطبيب. Okay, do you have any questions about any vocabulary؟ عندكم أسئلة عن أي كلمات or pronunciation أو تلفظ of the specific word لكلمة معينة؟ Do you have any question? Okay, I'm going to read once again. هقرأها
Yes,
مرة
sir.
أخرى. نعم، أسمع.
النقطة الرابعة wear شنو؟
Wear appropriate clothing. Appropriate
Yes.
clothing. Appropriate.
Appropriate.
Appropriate. Appropriate. Appropriate.
Appropriate. Appropriate.
Okay, so I'm going to read once again. هقرأها مرة أخرى. Okay. Everyone hates to wait. Tips for making medical appointments. Everyone hates to wait at the doctor's office. You can save the time and aggravation. Let's see. We can say aggravation. Yes, okay, it means تفاقم by following, okay, the tips below. Number 1, make an appointment for the first thing in the morning or right after lunch. Doctors can get further and further behind, yes, with each appointment. Avoid this problem by being the first appointment in the morning or the first after the lunch. Yes. Number 2, call early for the same day appointment. Call early for a same day appointment. If you need to see a doctor right away, you should call as soon as the office opens. Otherwise, their appointment may all be filled. 3. Complete paperwork ahead of time. You can often get forms online or have them emailed to you. Then you can fill them out at home rather than in the office. Keep a copy of your medical history at home so you can get a specific details easily. Number 4, wear appropriate clothing. Yes, wear appropriate clothing. You'll feel better if you are comfortable and wear clothing and shoes that you can take off and put on quickly and easily. List your questions ahead of time. This is your chance. This is your chance to get the doctor's attention. Ask about any medical problems or concerns that you have. Okay. Do you have any questions؟ عندكم أسئلة؟
لا أستاذ.
Okay.
لا.
Okay. So I'll give you 2 minutes to read within yourself. دقيقتين تقرأوا نفسكم. After that we are going to read it confidently and loudly. بعدها نقرأها بشكل واثق وبصوت عالي. Okay. So start reading. نبدأ.
أبدي أستاذ؟ بعد.
Okay, yes, okay. Yes, you can start if you're ready. Start. Yes,
Tips for making medical appointments.
yes.
Everyone hates to wait at the doctor's office. You can save time and aggravation by following the tips below. Number one, make an appointment for first thing in the morning or right after lunch. Doctors can get further and further behind with each appointment. Avoid this problem by being the first appointment in the morning or the first after lunch. Number two, call early for a same day appointment. If you need to see a doctor right away, you should call as soon as the office opens. Otherwise, their appointments may all be filled. Number three, complete paperwork ahead of time. You can often get forms online or have them emailed to you. Then you can fill them out at home rather than in the office. Keep a copy of your medical history at home so you can get specific details easily.
Easily.
Number four, wear appropriate clothing. You'll feel better if you are comfortable and wear clothing and shoes that you can take off and put on quickly and easily. Number five, list your questions ahead of time. List your questions ahead of time. This is your chance to get the doctor's attention. Ask about any medical problems or concerns that you have.
Okay, yes, great. Okay, yes, thank you very much. Okay, it's great. Okay, so who is ready? Just the reading to read.
Sanders Mahsen.
Okay, yes,
Sanders
Sanders.
Mahsen.
Yes, Sanders.
Types for making types for making medical appointment. Everyone hated to wait at the doctor office. You can save time and aggravation. Or
Okay,
aggra-
aggravation. Okay, let us see that pronunciation.
aggravation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Aggravation
Okay,
by
great.
following the types below. One,
Mm-hmm.
make an appointment for first things in the morning or right after lunch. Doctor can get farther and farther behind with each appointment. Avoid this problem by being the first appointment in this morning or the first after lunch.
Mm-hmm.
Two, call, call early for a some-day appointment. If you need to see a doctor right away, you should call as soon as the office opens. Otherwise, their appointment may all be filled. Three, complete a
Paperwork.
paperwork
Work.
complete a
Ahead.
paperwork
Sorry.
sheet of time ahead of a time. You can often get from online or have them emailed to you. Then you can fill them out at home rather than in the office. Keep a copy of your medical history at home so you can get specific details easily. 4. Wear
Appropriate
appropriate
clothing.
clothing.
Appropriate clothing.
Appropriate clothing.
Clothing.
You will feel better if you are comfortable and
Comfortable.
wear clothing and
Comfortable.
comfortable and wear clothing and shoes that you can take off and put on quickly and easily. 5. List your question sheet
Ahead
hand
all the time.
of time
Mm-hmm.
of time. This is your chance to get the doctor's attention. Ask about any medical problem or concerns
Concerns.
that you have.
that you have. Okay, it's great. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, yes, who's next?
Rasha.
Yes, Dad.
Okay, Rasha, I'm listening to you.
Yes. Everyone has to wait at doctor's office. We can save time and aggravation by following the tips below. Number one, mark an appointment for first thing in the morning or right after lunch. Doctors and get forfare and forfare behind with each
Further and
appointment.
further, further and further,
Further,
and
yes,
further.
further and further behind with each appointment. Avoid this problem by buying the first appointment in the morning or the first after lunch.
Okay.
Number two, call early for same day appointment. If you need to see a doctor right away, we should call so soon as the office opens. Other ways, their appointments may all be filled. Number three, complete paperwork ahead of time. You can often get forms online or have them mailed to you. Then you can fill them out at home. Are there?
Yes.
Are there then in the office?
In the office.
Keep a copy of yes.
Otherwise, their appointment may all be
Yes.
be
Keep of copy of your medical copy of your medical history at home, so you can get
specific.
Yes, get specific details easily. Number four, wear weight.
Wear appropriate clothing. Appropriate clothing. Appropriate clothing.
Yes, wear appropriate clothing. You will feel better if you are comfortable.
Okay.
And wear clothing and shoes that you then can take off and put on quickly and easily. Number five, let's your question ahead of time. This is your chance, your chance to get the doctor's attention. Ask about any medical problems or concerns that you have.
Okay, that you have. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, it's great. Okay, who's next?
I start.
Bushra.
Okay, let's start with I.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Types for making medical appointment. Everyone hates to wait at the doctor's office. You can save time and aggravation by following the type below. Number one, make an appointment for first thing on the morning or right after lunch. Doctors can get further and further behind with each appointment. Avoid this problem by behind the first appointment in the morning.
Okay. Yes.
Or the first after lunch. Number two,
call early for the someday appointment. If you need to see a doctor right away, you should call as soon as the office opens. Otherwise,
Otherwise,
their
otherwise.
appointment may all be filed. Number 3, complete paperwork ahead of time. You can often get forms online or have them emailed to you. Then you can fill them out at home rather than in the office. Keep a copy of your medical history at home so you can get
Specific
specific details,
details,
specific
details, details,
details
details,
early.
details, details, yes,
Yes,
details easily.
details easily. Yes. Number 4, wear appointment clothing. You will feel better if you are comfortable and wear clothing and shoes that you can take off and put on quickly and easily. Number 5, list your question ahead of time. This is your chance to get the doctor's attention and ask about any medical problems or concern that you have.
Okay, yes, or concerns that you have. Okay, yes, thank you very much. Okay, yes, Bushra.
Bushra, okay, so, tips for making medical appointments. Everyone hates to wait at the doctor's office. You can save time and aggravation by following the tips below. 1. Make an appointment for first thing in the morning or right after lunch. Doctors can get further and further behind with each appointment. Avoid this problem by being the first appointment in the morning or the first after lunch. 2. Call early for a same day appointment. If you need to see a doctor right away, you should call as soon as the office opens. Otherwise, their appointments may all be filled. 3. Complete paperwork ahead of time. You can often get forms online or have them emailed to you. Then you can fill them out at home rather than in the office. Keep a copy of your medical history at home so you can get specific details easily. 4. Wear appropriate clothing. You'll feel better if you are comfortable and wear clothing and shoes that you can take off and put on quickly and easily. 5. List your questions ahead of time. This is your chance to get the doctor's attention. Ask about any medical problems or concerns that you have.
Okay, it's great. Okay, great. Okay, yes. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, let's continue. So we have exercises and تمارين. Mark the statements ضع علامة is true صح or F false خطأ. Yes, question number 1. You are less likely أنت من المحتمل to wait and تنتظر. If you was you're less likely أنت غير من المحتمل. Sorry, likely it means possible. Less likely أقل من المحتمل. أو غير محتمل to wait and تنتظر. If you make إذا قمت an appointment بموعد right مباشرة after lunch بعد الغداء. So what do you think? This is number 1, true or false? Yes, number 1. Yes بالمحتمل بشكل الأقل. So this is true صحيحة. So you are less likely. Yes. Prove this way. Question 2. You can always أنت دائما get تحصل an appointment على موعد for the same day. بنفس اليوم. you can always تستطيع دائما get أن تحصل an appointment على موعد for the same day بنفس اليوم. True or false?
False.
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 False. So that you should make.
Maybe.
Yes, maybe.
Maybe.
Sometimes.
Maybe.
Okay, so you should make an appointment already before 2 days or before we can say 1 day at least على الأقل. So question 3, you should keep a copy of your medical history at home. Yes, 3.
True.
Right.
Right, it's true.
Yes.
Yes,
True. True.
True. Okay, for
True,
sake
true.
of take specific details if you need it. Okay. Yes, من أجل الحصول على تفاصيل طبية. تمام. Question 4. It is quicker to complete paperwork in the office right before the appointment. It is quicker إنه من السرعة yes أو من العجلة أو من السرعة to complete and تكمل paperwork الاستمارة yes in the office في المكتب أو
False.
false. It is what it is quicker to complete.
The home.
Yes,
in the home.
at home.
Right rather than
Online.
in the office.
Online, yes. Okay, to complete the paperwork online or get emails. Okay, أو yes to fill it yes on email. Okay, ونملأها باستخدام الإيميل. Yes, بنحصل عليها من خلال إيميل. Online. Okay, so 5. You should dress يجب أن تلبس. You should dress in business. Okay, we can say attire. Attire is you should. Yes, you should. Yes, okay. أن تلبس. Okay, ملابس رسمية.
عمل.
Yes, ملابس رسمية. Business. Okay, business attire. ملابس رجال الأعمال. ملابس رجال الأعمال. When you go to see a doctor. عندما تذهب لترى الطبيب.
False. Dress comfortable clothes or wear a comfortable clothes.
And the clothes and shoes.
Yes, we can say. Just let me see the pronunciation of this one.
Take off, put
put
on
it
quickly and easily.
Attire. Attire it means clothing.
يعني business attire.
Attire it means
ملابس
clothing.
رسمية.
ملابس رسمية أو ملابس رجال الأعمال. So you should yes, well dress casual. This is false. You should wear or yes, you should wear yes a casual yes casual clothes. So this is false. 5 false. 6. Yes. It is best. هل هو من الأفضل to save time and توفر وقت by not asking any questions من خلال عدم السؤال أي أسئلة. So هل يكون من الأفضل؟
False.
So
To get the doctor's
attention.
attention.
Ask any question.
okay, great. So it is better to save the time not by asking any questions. So this is false. So we should try to list questions. Right? Yes. Okay. Right. A list of the questions. Yes. To get the attention of the doctor. Okay. Clear. واضح? Clear.
أستاذ
نعم. I'm listening.
النقطة الخامسة business شنو؟
Business attire. Yes, attire. Yes, attire means ملابس means costume. Okay, clear. So discuss the questions.
سؤال
Yes.
بس aggravation هي تفاقم.
Aggravations means تفاقم أو وصول إلى القمة. أي نعم. Yes. تفاقم اسم noun. Yes. Okay, so clear. واضح. So pair work عمل جماعي. Discuss the questions. ناقش الأسئلة. ناقش the questions الأسئلة. Question 1. Do you agree with the tips above? هل تتفق مع النصائح أعلاه? Why or why not? Do you agree? هل تتفق with the tips مع النصائح above أعلاه? Why or why not? لما ولما لا. So Do you agree with the tips above or not? What do you think? اتفقوا النصائح اللي
Yes,
تحدثنا
I
عنها؟
agree. I agree. I
Why you
agree
agree?
of the
Yes, why?
because the save time
Okay,
and
I agree with the yes because it will
and
save
save
time.
appointment.
Okay, yes, yes, it will not save the time, and I'll go to my appointment at the right time, and I will not be embarrassed. وأنا سوف لن أكون محرجا. Okay, when I have an urgent event أو when you have an urgent medical states عندما تكون لدي حالة yes طبية طارئة أو yes an urgent medical case. Okay, so I should make an appointment before 2 days. Okay, so yes, who is next? What do you think? Yes, do you agree with the tips above? Why or why not? Who can give us or who can answer this question? Yes,
Agree.
you
I
agree.
agree with these tips.
Okay, you agree with these tips or with this advice.
Facilitate يعني هي provide facilitate for the visit of the doctor's office.
Okay. Yes, provides what the facilities.
And don't wait يعني don't wait in the doctor office more time.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. So you're not going to wait for a long time on this way. Yes, for a state of being more healthy, or we can say to reduce the numbers of the patients. Okay, in the doctor's office. Okay. Yes. To keep them healthy on this way, and to arrange the doctor's appointments. Okay, and save the time of the doctor. We can say by making a list of making the list of the questions. Okay, so as I think clear, واضحة. Do you have any questions?
واضحة.
Okay, so we are going just to write down the answer about this question. هنكتب الإجابة على هذا السؤال. Question 2. Yes, do you have any other suggestions؟ هل لديك اقتراحات أخرى by making من خلال القيام medical appointments من خلال القيام ماذا؟ بمواعيد خاصة مواعيد طبية خاصة مواعيد طبية. هل لديك أي اقتراحات من أجل القيام بمواعيد طبية؟ Do you have another suggestions؟ هل لديك اقتراحات أخرى؟ Yes. Do you have another arrangements؟ ترتيبات أخرى؟
Yes, it's complete paperwork ahead of time. You can often and from online.
Okay, yes, you can. Okay, yes, we have said that before. قلنا هذا الشيء مسبقا. Yes, we should. Fill the paperwork ahead of the time online. Okay. So do you have another suggestions? Okay, we can call. Yes, we can call. نستطيع أن نتصل.
Called
the reception.
And called the appointment after good morning or and after lunch to can get and behind with each appointment.
Okay, yes, we can call. We can, yes, okay, yes, call, and we can say what?
Early for same.
No, not that. We can call the receptionist, or we can call the doctor employee. Okay, the doctor employee or the administrator, the doctor administrator. Okay, إداري الدكتور. Okay, to make a reservation or to reserve لنحجز an appointment or to make an appointment لنقوم بموعد. So yes.
When the list full يعني من تكون مواعيد when appointment full accept the delay.
Okay, accept the delay. Okay. So accept the delay. So we are going to accept the delay already. I mentioned, do you have any other suggestions؟ هل لديك اقتراحات أخرى for making من أجل قيام medical appointments من أجل القيام بموعد للطبيب؟ Yes, what do you think? Okay, that we should also reserve a taxi or prepare the car already. Okay, prepare, yes, the car already. I will try what? Okay, try to complete, yes, my things at home. Yes, أحاول أن أكمل أشيائي. Yes, في البيت. And prepare my children or my kids. أو أحضر أطفالي. Okay, and prepare the things. Yes, وأحضر الأشياء. Yes, all my duties. Yes, مهامي. Yes, finish them أنهيهم before the appointment. قبل yes الموعد. And try what? Okay, we can say to get bath. Okay, try to not to have a
ممكن
breakfast.
نقول
أيضا أحاول أن ما أتناول الفطور قبل ما أروح للطبيب. Okay, because I want to, if I want to make a check up إذا بيصير تحليلات. Yes, okay, we need to prepare ourselves. نحضر yes الأشياء مسبقا. Okay.
ممكن نقول arrived early.
Yes, okay, yes, to arrive early. Yes, okay. Yes, rent a car on this way. Yes, أحاول أن أجيب سيارة أو yes, okay, rent a taxi or أجيب taxi earlier. Okay, so as I think it's clear واضح. Let's go to the part 2. ننتقل إلى الجزء الثاني part 2. Write tips. اكتب نصائح for saving time من أجل توفير الوقت or improving yes أو yes تحسين yes أو من أجل تحسين your experience is خبرتك making من خلال القيام other kind of appointments من خلال القيام بنوعية أخرى من ماذا المواعيد or arrangements الترتيبات. For example, yes, عندنا فيزا انترفيو ربما تريد أن تروح عندك مقابلة من أجل الحصول إلى الفيزا the specific embassy في سفارة معينة. Passport application, yes, maybe you want to issue a passport. تريد تصدر مثلا okay جواز and you are going to fill an application of the passport تملأ استمارة جواز. Dinner reservation حجز موعد okay على العشاء. So you are going to choose one of these okay subjects. One of these subjects هنختار أحد هذه المواضيع. تختار أحد المواضيع. Yes, how to save time. كيف تحافظ على الوقت أو كيف توفر وقت when you are going to make عندما سوف تقوم yes a visa interview بمقابلة فيزا في سفارة معينة أو الحصول على جواز سفر أو القيام بعشاء أو حجز موعد العشاء. كلير واضح؟ So you are going to write tips. هتكتب نصائح. Clear؟ واضح؟ Clear؟
واضح.
Okay, great. Do you have questions؟ عندكم أسئلة؟ You don't have. Okay. Let's continue. استمر. Okay, let's go and see. We have another yes passage. Yes, is about lesson 12. All of you with me كلكم وياي. صوتي واضح؟
واضح.
Lesson 12.
وياك
Lesson 12 reading and writing. Lesson 12 reading and writing. Yes, part 1 الجزء الأول. Okay. Yes. Part 1 الجزء الأول. Read اقرأ the posters المنشورات yes الإلكترونية on the Teen Advice website على موقع yes on the read the posters اقرأ المنشورات الإلكترونية on the Teen Advice's website على موقع ماذا؟ موقع نصائح yes ماذا؟ الشباب المراهقين. Okay, teen means the teenagers. Okay, المراهقين. Okay, or the younger ones. الشباب. Okay, teen time. Yes, أوقات المراهقين. We have here author, المؤلف. Yes, we have here message, الرسالة. Author the first. Okay, أو الكاتب. Author it means الكاتب. as أو صاحب الشخص الذي هو يسموه yes the someone as author it means someone who has make a comment or who has made a comment. شخص الذي قام ماذا بالتعليق where on the website على موقع الإلكتروني فيسموه author. Yes, المؤلف. Yes, we have the first person الشخص الأول yes Julie Ben. اسمه ماذا Julie Ben. Message رسالة. I have been أنا yes I have been أنا كنت struggling yes أعاني yes struggling it means suffering it means أعاني أو أكافح lately okay مؤخرا. School is hard المدرسة صعبة. and I am really stressed وأنا حقا مشدود الأعصاب and I have so many papers to write ولدي العديد من الأوراق to write لأكتبها and also وكذلك I have to read a lot يجب أن أقرأ كثيرا it takes me إنها تأخذ مني a long time وقت طويل to read لأقرأ and end up وينتهي بي المطاف staying أن أبقى yes awake متأخرا very late حتى وقت متأخر okay very late means متأخرا I'm so tired أنا جدا متعب exhausted tired the next day لذلك أنا أصبح ماذا أصبح yes جدا متعبا the next day في اليوم الذي بعده and then ومن ثم I can't think لا أستطيع التفكير okay bad girl yes will respond حترد عليه حتقول له I know أنا أعلم just أنت what you mean ماذا تعني last semester في امتحان السنة الماضية last semester في امتحان نصف السنة الماضية نصف السنة الماضي نصف السنة semester it means نصف السنة I had أنا قد واجهت a lot of trouble العديد من المشاكل so لذلك the classes الدروس were much harder كانت جدا صعبة than I expected yes أكثر مما توقعت I was overwhelmed أنا كنت جدا مرهقة yes at first في الأول and I cried ومن ثم أنا بكيت a lot كثيرا but then ولكن من ثم I realized أنا أدركت if I was really organized إذا أنا حقا كنت مرتبة إذا كانت أوقاتي مرتبة إذا أنا كنت if I was really organized أنا لو كنت شخصا مرتبا I could get أنا سوف أستطيع get yes everything done سوف أستطيع أن أنجز كل شيء I could أنا أستطيع get everything done أن أنجز كل شيء I also أنا كذلك ذهبت to the writing center إلى مركز الكتابة to get help من أجل أن أحصل على مساعدة on my papers في إعداد yes okay واجبي المدرسي on my papers means homework واجبي المدرسي okay also we have a third person إن الشخص الثالث means okay spherical okay 167 اسمه spherical 167 167 you could أن تستطيع talk أن تتحدث your teachers إلى معلميك they might هم ربما have لديهم suggestion اقتراحات okay yes I have some learning problems لدي بعض I have أنا أواجه some learning problems بعض من مشاكل التعليم yes I don't pay attention أنا لا أنتبه very well بشكل جيد and I am very forgetful وأنا كثير النسيان forgetful means okay كثير النسيان one of my teachers أحد مدرسي helped me ساعدني get okay من خلال أخذ a note taking paper من خلال ماذا؟ من خلال ماذا؟ كتابة ملاحظات a note taking okay partner sorry a note taking partner sorry partner من خلال الحصول على شريك أو على صديق يساعدني okay بأخذ الملاحظات a note taking partner someone who written notice or who has written okay the homework already and has the copybook of yes شنو a note taking partner معناها شريك عنده أو زميل في الصف لديه جميع المحاضرات مكتوبة okay note taking partner it helps me a lot إنها ساعدتني كثيرا okay a note taking partner okay so clear do you have questions عندكم أسئلة do you have questions
No, don't have.
you don't have questions about any word عن أي كلمة هنا ما عندكم أي سؤال على أي كلمة okay
Overwhelmed يعني شنو هاي؟
overwhelmed means okay exhausted
exhausted يعني very tired؟
yes means very tired
هي لفظها over
very tired, exhausted. Okay, very tired.
لا
Exhausted.
overwhelmed. لا أعرفها
Overwhelmed.
exhausted very tired بس.
Overwhelmed means معناها مرهق.
Overwhelmed.
Yes,
Overwhelmed. Okay.
means معناها مرهق. Okay. On this one.
Okay.
كي واضح؟ Okay, clear. Okay, let's continue. استمر. So, I'm going to read once again. هقراها مرة أخرى. Teen time. Yes, author. Okay, Jelly Bean. Okay, yes, message. I have been struggling lately. School is hard. I'm really stressed, and I have so many papers to write. I also have to read a lot. It takes me a long time to read, and I end up staying awake very late. I'm so tired the next day, and then I can't think. I know, yes, bad girl, I know just what you mean. Last semester, I had a lot of trouble. And also, the classes were so much harder than I expected. I was overwhelmed. At first, I cried a lot, but then I realized if I was really organized, I could get everything done. I also went to the writing center to get help on my papers. Sparkle, yes, 167. You could talk to your teachers. They might have suggestions. I have some learning problems. I don't pay attention very well, and I'm very forgetful. One of my teachers helped me get a note taking partner. It helps me a lot. Okay, so I'll give you 2 minutes to read, this paragraph within yourself. After that, we are going to read it as loudly and confidently. Okay.
أستاذ بس هاي struggling.
Struggling it means يكافح.
يعني
يكافح.
مين شنو؟
أو struggling. بن كنت. I've been أنا قد كنت struggling أكافح. Yes.
أكافح. struggling أكافح.
Yes. Lately مؤخرا.
أستاذ أنا خلصت.
Okay, now. Yes, who is ready? Yes,
Zainab. 10 time. Utter. Jelly bean. I've been struggling lately. School is hard and I am really stressed. I have so many papers to write. I also have to read a lot. It takes me a long time to read, I end up staying awake very late. I am so tired the next day and then I can't think. But Gil, I know just what you mean. Last semester I had a lot of trouble also. The classes were much harder than I expected. I was overwhelmed. At first I cried a lot, but then I realized if I was really organized, I could get everything done. I also went to the writing center to get help on my papers. Sparkle 167. You could talk to your teachers. They might have suggestions. I have some learning problems. I don't pay attention very well and I am very forgetful. One of my teachers helped me get a note taking partner. It helps me a lot.
Okay, yes, thank you very much. Okay, who's next?
Bushrasta.
Okay, yes, Bushra.
Okay. Teen time. Arthur. Jelly bean. I've been struggling lately. School is hard and I am really stressed. I have so many papers to write. I also have to read a lot. It takes me a long time to read. I end up staying awake very late. I am so tired the next day and then I can't think. But girl, I know just what you mean. Last semester I had a lot of trouble also. The classes were much harder than I expected. I was overwhelmed at first. I cried a lot, but then I realized if I was really organized, I could get everything done. I also went to the writing center to get help on my papers. Sparkle 167. You could take to your teachers.
Talk.
They might have suggestions.
Talk.
I have some learning problems. I don't pay attention very well, and I am very forgetful. One of my teachers helped me get a note-taking partner. It helps me a lot.
Okay, it helps me a lot. Okay, thank you very much. Who's next? Yes, who is ready for reading? من جهز القراءة؟ Yes. من جهز عندنا؟ yes, I.
Teen time. Other. Jelly bean.
Author.
I have been.
Author. Yes.
Author. Jelly bean. I have been struggling lately. School is hard and I am really stressed. I have so many papers to write. I also have to read a lot. It takes me a long time to read. I end up staying awake very late. I am so tired the next day and then I can't think. But girl, I know just what you mean. Last semester, I had a lot of trouble also. The classes were much harder. Then I accepted. I was accepted.
Yes.
I was overwhelmed at first.
Overwhelmed. Yes,
Overwhelmed. Overall, at first I said a lot, but then I realized if I was really organized, I could get everything down. I also went to the writing center to get help on my paper. Circle 167. You could tell to your teacher. They might have suggestion. I have some learning problem. I don't pay attention very well and I am very forgetful. One of the teacher of my teachers helped me get a note-taking partner.
Partner.
Partner. It helped me a lot.
It helps me a lot. It helps me a lot.
It helped me a lot.
That's okay. Yes, thank you very much. Who's next?
سندس محسن.
Okay, Sundus. Yes, Sundus.
Teen time.
Okay.
Jelly bean.
Yeah.
I have been strongly lately. School is hard and I am really stressed. I have so many papers to write. I also have to read a lot. It takes me a long time to read. I end up staying awake very late. I'm so tired that next day. And then I can't think. But girl, I know just that you mean.
What do you mean?
Last some semester, I
Semester.
had a lot of trouble. Also, the classes were much harder than I expect. I was
Warmed. Overwhelmed.
overwhelmed at first. I cried a lot of, but then I realized it was really organized. I could get everything done.
Done.
I also went the writing center to get help on my papers. Sparkle 167. You could
Good
talk
to
to your teacher.
teachers.
They might have suggestion.
Suggested
I have some learning problem. I don't
problems.
pay attention very well, and I am very forgetful. One of my teacher helped me
Teachers.
get a not taking partner. It helped me a lot.
It helps me a lot. It helps me a lot. Okay, yes, thank you very much. Who's next? من أيضا جاهز؟
رشا.
رشا. Yes.
رشا بالضبط.
Yes, Rashad.
10.
Okay, teen time.
Teen time.
Author,
Jolly
Julie
Ben.
Ben. Message.
Yes. I have been struggling lately. School is hard and I really stressed.
Stress.
I have so many papers to write. I also have read a lot. It takes me a long time to read. I need
I end up
staying
awake.
End up staying wake very late. I am so tired the next day, and then I can't think. But girl, I know just what you mean. List mistress. I had a lot of trouble. Also, the classes were much harder than expected. I was overwhelmed.
At first. Overwhelmed.
At first. I cried a lot, but then I realized if you was really organized, I would get everything down. I also went to the writing center to get help on my papers. Sparkle 167. I could talk to your teachers. Talk to your teachers. They may have
Suggestions. Okay, I have
some learning
learning
problems.
problems.
I don't pay attention very well, and I am very
Forgetful.
forgetful on the
One of my
of my teachers helped my
helped me
get
get
on
a not
a note.
taking
Take
partner.
It helps me
It
a
helps
lot.
me a lot. Okay, so thank you very much. Okay, so yes, so all of you have read. كلكم قرأتوا? Okay. So let's go to the exercise. We have exercise. Write اكتب exercise تمرين. Write اكتب the name اسم الشخص to complete تكمل the description. Okay, الوصف. Okay, just let's close the mic. صدى. حاول نسوي mute صدى. Write اكتب the name اسم yes الاسم to complete تكمل the description. Okay, الوصف is forgetful. Who is forgetful? Who was forgetful? Who is forgetful?
Sparkle 167.
Okay, Sparkle 167. Number one, Sparkle 167 is forgetful. Number one, Sparkle. Number two is stressed. Number two, stressed. Which one? Jellybean. Okay, Jellybean is stressed. Jellybean is stressed. Number three, takes a long time to read anything. يأخذ وقتا طويلا Jellybean. Okay, number four, was overwhelmed. كان مرهقا. Was overwhelmed. Bad girl.
Yes.
Number five, has trouble paying attention and taking notice. Has كان لديه
Sparkle.
trouble مشكلة pay attention بالانتباه and taking notice ويأخذ ملاحظات. Number five, Sparkle. Number six, gets help from the writing center. Yes.
Bad girl.
Bad girl. Okay, gets the help from the writing center. I think it's clear. So we have discussed the questions. ناقش الأسئلة. How common do you think these problems are? كم من الشائع do you think تعتقد بأن هذه المشاكل منتشرة أو موجودة؟ Number one, مشاكل شنو عندنا؟ Forgetful. Some students بعض الطلاب yes are forgetful ينسون. Some stressed, long time to read, overwhelmed, or trouble pay attention to their teachers or taking notice. Okay, or sometimes they get help.
Staying awake very late.
Okay, very late. So what do you think? How common do you think these problems are and why? Why do they happen? ليش هاي المشاكل شائعة وشنو هي المشاكل اللي تواجه الطلاب في في هذه الأوقات في الأوقات What do you think? Yeah, tell me about the students. About the students, who can tell me about the students, what they are facing nowadays, and what are their problems, وما هي مشاكلهم.
يعني أستاذ شنو إحنا الشائع لو
مشاكل الشائع نعم.
الإضافة إلى لو مشاكلهم هم.
مشاكل الطلاب اللي يواجهوها نعم. مشاكل الطلاب يواجهوها بالدراسة. شو المشاكل اللي تواجههم بالدراسة؟
إضافة هاي المشاكل المعروفة؟
نعم.
Reading all the time and writing.
Reading all the time. Just wait. Okay. Just wait a little. Just wait. Bushra. Just wait.
Yes,
Bushra. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Bushra. Reading all the time. يقرؤون طوال الوقت and writing ويكتبون. Okay, this is something good.
Yes, because the teachers take a lot material.
Okay, give. Okay.
To,
yes, okay. Because the teacher
to give.
Okay, gave them a lot of homework. Yes, يعطوهم الكثير من الواجب. Okay. So they don't pay attention. Yeah, so sometimes they are overwhelmed.
And
sometimes
staying awake very late.
yes, they became tired, يصبحون متعبين,
Yes.
or overwhelmed,
Yes.
مرهقين, because
And
of
over.
the heavy homework, بسبب
Yes.
الواجب البيتي الكبير أو الثقيل, on this way.
Yes.
Okay, so what do you think, Rasha? Okay, thank you very much. What do you think, Rasha? Okay, what are the problems of students?
Yes,
ما نحب
I
الطلاب.
think as the student is very
Forgetful.
and forgetful. Yes,
Mhm.
forgetful and was regals and was really organized.
Yes, they are not
Uh,
organized because they are not
organized.
organized.
Yes,
Mhm.
I went to the writing. The writing and reading it's very late.
Okay, so sometimes they are doing and they are writing. They are right, or we can say and write and read their homework. Okay, late. Okay, and stay.
Then,
Yes, stay. Okay, stay. Wake up at
yes,
night. They don't sleep early. Okay, sometimes. Okay, we can say that.
yes.
Okay. Yes, thank you very much. Okay, as I
Thank
think, do you have, yes, who can, yes, add more information about this question? Okay.
Don't management time.
They don't manage their time. Okay. They should study, okay, for, we can say, they should study for 3 minutes and then take a rest for 10 or 5 minutes. After that, start reading for 30 minutes and so on. يجب أن يدرسون, they should study, يجب أن يدرسون for 30 minutes لمدة 30 دقيقة,
And put
and
the
then
list.
have a rest for 10 minutes, ومن ثم يأخذون استراحة ل10 دقائق, and after that return back, يرجعون studying أو study, yes, okay, for 30 minutes on this way, yes, and so on. Yes, question 2, this will be homework. Question 2, do you think, yes, thank you very much, do you think, هل تعتقد the citizens الطلاب يعطون good suggestions, اقتراحات جيدة, why or why not? Okay. Do you think, هل تعتقد students الطلاب give good suggestions, يعطون اقتراحات جيدة لمواجهة هذه المشاكل? Yes, why or why not? Do you think هل تعتقد the students الطلاب have the solutions, لديهم الحلول, okay, for their problems أو to face their problems, لمواجهة مشاكلهم? Why
Yes,
or why not?
yes.
Yes. Do you think? Why?
Because they have experience
Okay, they have
on
experience.
on writing, on studying,
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Or
because
organizing.
on on
mm,
um, on
yeah,
organized
organizing
times
at a time
for exams.
for exam. Yes, okay,
Not
because
taking.
mm-hmm. Yes, because they experience, okay, yes, because they experience learning, لأنهم experienced, قد جربوا learning التعليم, okay, and okay, we can say they have, and now they have, لديهم الآن a good experience, yes, خبرة جيدة, okay, at writing and reading their homework, yes, بقراءة وكتابة, yes, واجباتهم البيتية. Okay, clear. So part 2 الجزء الثاني, write a post, اكتب منشورا إلكترونيا about بشأن, yes, a problem, مشكلة, you أنت or someone أو شخص ما you know تعرفه has had قد واجهها. Yes, you write, اكتب منشورا إلكترونيا عن مشكلة معينة you أنت ربما أو شخص ما قريب منك you know تعرفه has had قد واجهها. حتشوف أنت في المشكلة واجهها في شخص معين أو أنت واجهتها، أوكي، وحتذكر هاي المشكلة وراح يبدون أصدقائك يعطوك حلول على هاي المشكلة، ربما صديق أو صديقين يعطوك حلول على هاي المشكلة اللي أنت جاي تواجهها، أو شخص معين من أصدقائك جاي يواجهها. كلير، واضح؟ فإذا هذا حيكون
مشكلة
واجب.
حقيقية حالية يعني؟
مشكلة
حالية
حقيقية
ولها الحل؟
أو ربما مشكلة ربما أنت جاي تواجهها أو صديقك جاي يواجهها، مشكلة خيالية أو حقيقية ما يهم. أوكي، المهم أكو فد مشكلة معينة حكتب عنها أني وحطي أصدقائي راح يبدون يعطوني حلول أو نصائح شلون أحل هاي المشكلة. واضح؟
حكتب مشكلتي زينب عود حلي لي إياها.
تمام. أوكي تمام. Great. This will be homework.
اوكي
حيكون هذا واجب. Yes. Okay.
إيه.
Yes. Great. Let's continue نستمر. We will have the last. Okay. Reading and writing. نأخذ القطعة الأخيرة الخاصة بال reading and writing. Lesson 13. الدرس 13. Ready جاهزين؟ Okay. Ready جاهزين. Lesson 13. الدرس 13 reading and writing.
ready
جاهزين.
Yes, part 1 الجزء الأول. part 1 الجزء الأول. read اقرأ the essay المقالة. read اقرأ the essay المقالة. do overs it means okay do something over and over. يقوم بالشيء مرارا وتكرارا. on this way do overs. okay yes have you ever let us see do overs يقوم بالشيء مرارا وتكرارا. have you ever wanted هل أردت there's the chance الفرصة to do something لتقوم بشيء ما over again مرارا وتكرارا أو لعدة مرات. only this time فقط هذه المرة. you would أنت سوف do it سوف تقوم بهذا الشيء. do it differently بشكل مختلف. differently adverb حال معناها بشكل مختلف. I used to be أنا اعتدت أن أكون very shy جدا خجول when I was عندما كنت in high school في المدرسة الإعدادية. high school مدرسة إعدادية. when teachers عندما المعلمين called on me كانوا ينادونني okay yes okay كانوا ينادونني yes in class في الصف. I couldn't أنا لم أستطع get أن أتلفظ yes get the words out أن أتلفظ الكلمات. yes when a girl عندما الفتاة yes spoke تتحدث to me معي in the hallway في القاعة in the hallway في القاعة. I stammered أنا أتنعثل أنا كنت أتنعثل. stammered it means كان يتنعثل. and what we can say and blushed وأصبح ماذا وأصبح خجولا. blushed it means okay what's the meaning of blushed it means okay يصبح محمرا من الخجل. blushed
يعني محمرا يعني
yes
احمرار
okay
او يخجل.
خجولا yes أو يحمر يحمر yes تحمر خدوده من الخجل. flushed okay يخجل yes or worse yet أو تصبح الحالة أسوأ yes إلى حد الآن. yes or worse yet yes أو تصبح الحالة أسوأ yes yet إلى حد الآن. I looked أنا نظرت at the ground. I looked أنا كنت أنظر at the ground yes okay إلى الأرض and just kept walking وفقط أستمر بالمشي. I wanted أنا أردت to be friendly أن أكون ودودا but my nervous ولكن أعصابي got the better of me ولكن أعصابي okay تأخذ أفضل شيئا مني أو ولكن أعصابي لا أستطيع means لا أستطيع السيطرة على أعصابي but my nerves ولكن أعصابي got the better تأخذ أفضل شيء yes okay of me في yes my heart yes قلبي used to beat اعتاد أن يخفق yes أو ينبض fast بسرعة. I'd start yes I'd start sweating ومن ثم أبدأ yes I'd أو I would yes أو I yes means I could start sweating أبدأ بالتعرق. start أبدأ yes sweating it means التعرق yes. our school مدرستنا had a big dance yes had a big dance every year yes had yes تقيم our school مدرستنا تقيم a big dance حفلة للرقص كبير yes every year كل سنة. There was كانت هنالك one girl فتاة واحدة I really أنا حقا liked أحببتها أو كنت معجبا بها. She was she was the smartest student. كانت الطالبة الأذكى in our class في صفنا. And she was nice وكانت لطيفة. And funny yes ومرحة. I tried أنا حاولت to invite her أن أدعوها to the dance إلى الرقص one day في أحد الأيام. I approached her أنا تقربت منها. I approached it means تقربت yes or it means I became very close أصبحت جدا قريبا her منها at her locker من ماذا locker it means الخزانة الخاصة بها أو we can say locker it means the locker it means yes الخزانة الخاصة locker it means her locker الخزانة الخاصة بها yes just as I was just عندما I was أنا كنت كما as I was كنت about to speak كنت على وشك I was about كنت على وشك to speak أن أتحدث معها another girl فتاة أخرى came up at it instead of asking Helen بدل من أسأل Helen to dance أن ترقص yes معي I asked أنا سألتها yes if she had إذا كان لديها a pencil قلم رصاص yes I was so embarrassed أنا كنت جدا محرجا embarrassed صفة محرجا I didn't even go أنا لم أذهب حتى to the dance إلى الرقص over the year yes okay over the year yes yes over the years وبعد عدة أعوام yes I've thought أنا كنت قد فكرت about yes I have thought أنا كنت قد فكرت about Helen okay and I've also gotten much more confident yes وأنا yes حصلت gotten is much more confident على ثقة أكبر okay gotten means حصلت confident means ثقة last year السنة الماضية I found Helen وجدت Helen on a social network على شبكة التواصل الاجتماعي network شبكة social yes الاجتماعي I sent her أرسلت لها a message رسالة and asked her وطلبت منها out أن نخرج خارجا yes for coffee من أجل أن نتناول القهوة okay so yes do you have questions about the vocabulary عندكم سؤال about the vocabulary عن كلمات
أستاذ بس هاي
embarrassed means محرج أو أصبح محرجا I was so embarrassed means محرج okay So you have questions عندكم أسئلة you have questions عندكم أسئلة okay you don't have okay I'm going to read once again أقرأها مرة أخرى have you ever wanted the chance to do something over again only this time you would do it differently I used to be very shy when I was in high school when teachers called on me in class okay yes in class I couldn't get the words out when a girl spoke to me in the hallway I stammered and blushed or worse yet I looked at the ground and just kept walking I wanted to be friendly but my nerves got the better of me my heart used to beat fast I'd start sweating our school had a big dance every year. There was one girl I really liked. She was the stammered student in our class. and she was nice and funny. I tried to invite her to the dance one day. I approached her at her locker. Okay, yes, just as I was about to speak, another girl came up. Instead of asking Helen to dance, I asked if she had a pencil. I was so embarrassed I didn't. Yes, I was so embarrassed I didn't even go to the dance. Okay, over the years, I've thought about Helen. I have also got much more confident last year. I found Helen on social network. I sent her a message and asked her out for coffee. Okay, is this clear? Okay, I'll give you.
Clear.
Yes. Okay, great. Who is ready من جاهز أيضا؟
I am ready.
Yes. Yes, I start. If you are ready, yes, start. Yes.
Have you ever wanted the chance to do something over again? Only this time you would do it differently. I used to be very shy when I was in high school. When teachers called on me in class, I couldn't get the words out. When a girl spoke to me in the hallway, I stammered and blushed, or worse yet, I looked at the ground and just kept walking. I wanted to be friendly, but my nerves got the better of me. My heart used to beat fast and I'd start sweating. Our school had a big dance every year. There was one girl I really liked. She was the smartest student in our class, and she was nice and funny. I tried to invite her to the dance one day. I approached her at her locker. Just as I was about to speak, another girl came up. Instead of asking Helen to the dance, I asked if she had a pencil. I was so
Embarrassed.
impressed.
Um,
Embarrassed?
yes, embarrassed. Yes, that
I
means.
was so embarrassed.
Mhm.
I didn't even go to the dance. Over the years, I've thought about Helen. I've also gotten much more confident. Last year, I found Helen on a social network. I sent her a message and asked her out for coffee.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, yes. Who's next?
Rasha, Doctor.
Okay, Rashid.
Have you ever wanted the chance to do something over again? Only this time you would do you differently. I
Differently.
used to be differently. I
Differently. I
used
used to
to
be
be
very shy.
yes. I used to be very shy when I was in high school. When teachers called on me in class,
In class,
I
class,
couldn't,
class,
I in class, I
class.
couldn't get the words out. When a girl spoke to me in the highway, I
Oh, wait. Stammered.
stammered,
Stammered.
stammered. Uh, yes,
And
I
blushed.
stammered and blushed, blushed or words. Yet I looked at
I
the
looked. I looked
ground.
at.
I looked. I looked at the ground and just kept walk. I wanted
Okay.
to be friendly, but me, I never
My
get
neighbors.
too bitter of me. My heart used to beat fast and it start sweating. Our school had a big chance,
Dance, dance, dance,
chance,
dance, dance.
yes, chance
That,
every
that, that
year.
dance.
Yes,
Okay.
dance every year. There was one girl I really liked. She was smartest student in our class, and she was nice and funny. I tried
Tried.
to
Invite her.
invite
Yes.
her to dance one day. I appreciate
Approached her.
brushed.
Approached her.
I approached her. Yes, I approached her at look
Locker.
locker
Locker. Locker.
locker. Just as I was about to speak, another girl came up instead of asking Helen to the dance. I I asked if she had a pencil. I was
So
so
embarrassed. Embarrassed.
embarrassed. I didn't even go to the dance. Over the years, I love thought about Helen. I have also gotten much more confident. Late year,
Last year.
I found Helen. Yes, on social network. I sent her a message and asked her out for coffee.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, great.
Thank you.
Okay, so who's next?
Sundus Mahsin.
Okay, Sandus.
Two hours. Have you ever wanted a chance to do something over again? Only this time you would do it differently. I was to be very shy. I was to be very shy when I was in high school. When when teachers called in me in the class, I couldn't get the words out. When a girl spoke to me in the hallway, I straightened and polished or war yet. I looked at the ground and just kept
Kept.
walking. I
Kept.
wanted
Walking.
to be
Very
friendly, but
friendly. My
my
nerves.
nerves got the better of me. My heart used to beat fast and I'd start sweating. Our school, I had a big
Big
performance
dance every
every
year.
year.
One girl.
There was one girl I really like. She was the smartest student in our class, and she was nice and funny. I tried to invite her to the dance. One day, I approached her at her locker. Just as I was about to speak, another girl came up. Instead of the asked Helen to the dance, I
Dance.
asked if she had pencil. I was so embarrassed. I don't
Embarrassed.
even go. Embarrassed. I didn't even go to the dance. Over the year, I thought about Helen. I've also gotten much more confident. Last year, I found Helen on the social network. I sent her a message and asked her out for the coffee.
Okay, yes. Yes, and I asked her for the coffee. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so who's next?
Bushra, sir.
Okay, Bushra.
Okay. Do overs.
Mm.
Have you ever wanted to chance to do something over again? Only this time you would do it differently. I used to be very shy when I was in high school.
Okay.
When teachers called me on me in class, I couldn't get the words out. When a girl spoke to me in the hallway, I stammered, and blushed, or worse yet, I looked at the ground and just kept walking. I wanted to be friendly, but my nerves got the better of me. My heart used to beat fast and I'd start sweating. Our school had a big dance every year. There was one girl I really liked. She was the smartest student in our class, and she was nice and funny. I tried to invite her to the dance one day. I approached her to her at her locker just as I was about to speak. Another girl came up. Instead of asking, came up. Came up. Instead of asking Helen to the dance, I asked if she had a pencil. I was so impressed. I didn't even go to the dance. Over the years, I've thought about Helen. I've also gotten much more confident. Last year, I found Helen on a social network. I sent her a message and asked her out for coffee.
Ask it her. Yes, thank you very much. Okay, yes, thank you. Okay, great. So who's next? Do you have someone else?
Yes, Todd.
Okay, Aya. Yes.
Robert, have you ever wanted the chance ever wanted to have you ever wanted the chance to do something over again only this time you would do it differently? I used to be very shy when I was in high school. When teachers called on me in classes, I couldn't get the words out. When a girl spoke to me in the highway, I stammered
Blushed.
and blushed. Or worse yet, I looked at the ground and just kept walking. I wanted to be friendly, but my nerves got the better of me. My heart used to beat fast and I'd start sweating. Our school had a big dance every year. There was one girl I really liked. She was the smartest student in our class, and she was nice and funny. I tried to invite her to the dance. One day, I approached her at her locker. Just as I was about to speak, another girl came up. Instead of asking Helen to the dance, I asked if she had a pencil. I was so embarrassed. I didn't even go to the dance. Over the years, I have thought about Helen. I've also gotten much more confident. Last year, I found Helen on a social network. I sent her a message and asked her out for coffee.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, great. Okay, yes, let's continue to the exercises. نستمر مع التمارين. Yes, and we have circle. حوط the correct word, الكلمة الصحيحة, or phrase, العبارة, to complete تكمل the sentence, الجملة. Number 1. The writer الكاتب used to be اعتاد أن يكون confident or shy in high school. What do you think? يكون واثقا من نفسه أو shy خجولا في المدرسة الإعدادية. Shy. Number 1. The writer used to be shy in high school. Shy, number 1. Number 2. When teachers عندما المعلمين called him ينادونه, he couldn't answer or answered. لم يستطع أن يجيب أو أجاب أو يجيب.
answer
Yes, he couldn't answer. ليش answer؟ لأنه could الأفعال
تاخذ base
تاخذ base. يعني could والمay والmight والcan والcould والmay والmight
كلها تاخذ base
والhasn't والhas to والhave to تاخذ base. Okay, number 3. Yes, he wanted أراد to be أن يكون. Yes, he wanted أراد to be أن يكون friendly or nervous. Or yes,
friendly
He wanted to be friendly. Number 4. One day في أحد الأيام he tried حاول to ask a girl أن يطلب من فتاة. What is a game لعبة or dance رقص. Dance. Number 4 dance. Number 5. Instead بدلا yes he asked instead بدلا من ذلك he asked طلب منها for a pencil or book. Pencil. 5 pencil. 10 years ago, yes, 1 year ago, he finally asked her out. طلب منها أن يخرج خارجا. Yes. What do you think? 10 years or 1 year? بعد سنة أو
10 years.
No.
10.
One year.
Over the
year. Yes. Okay, 1 year. Okay. Yes. Okay. After 10
over the years. Over the years يعني 10
over
years.
the year.
Over the years. When you can say?
Yes.
Not over the years. Where is it? Over the years. Yes. Over the years. For 10 years, we can say. 10 years. Okay.
10 years.
10 years. Okay, as I think it's clear. So pair work عمل جماعي. Discuss ناقش the questions الأسئلة. Yes, question number 1. What were ماذا كانت the writer's problems مشاكل الكاتب when he was عندما كان in the high school في المدرسة الإعدادية. شو كانت مشاكله؟
He was very shy.
He was very shy.
Stammered and blushed when a girl spoke to him.
Yes, and the girl spoke to him. He was very shy and stammered. Yes, and he stammered.
And nervous.
And nervous also. He couldn't control his nerves. Okay, on this way, and also was always sweating. Was always sweating. كان دائما يتعرق. Yes, and always shy. Okay, question 2. Question 2. Just try to make it mute. Yes, how has he changed? كيف قد تغير? How has he changed? كيف تغير؟ بس خلي صامت من صامت.
He had more confident.
He became أصبح. He became more confident.
Became more confident. More social.
More sociable. Okay. Yes, and when he grew up عندما نما تقدم في العمر he became أصبح more confident and more sociable وأكثر اجتماعيا. So that لذلك he sent a message to Helen and asked her out for a coffee. Okay. 3. Is there هل هنالك an experience هل هنالك an experience خبرة هل لديك خبرة that you had أنت قد واجهتها? Yes, when you were a younger. هل هنالك we can say مشكلة. is there هل هنالك مشكلة yes that you had أنت قد واجهتها when you were younger عندما كنت شابا that you would like to do over أنت تريد أن تقوم بها مرة أخرى أو أن تعيشها مرة أخرى. هل هنالك خبرة أو مشكلة is there an experience yes you had أنت واجهتها بالماضي and عندما كنت شابا لما كنت صغير بالعمر and you would like وتريد أن تقوم بها مرة ثانية أو تكررها هاي التجربة مرة أخرى. So what do you think? Yes, who has an idea? Yes, in high school when you were when you was a teenager عندما كنت مراهق or we can say when you was a young person.
I was a teenager. I can a learner. because
Okay,
I couldn't
mhm.
speak with anyone.
Okay, I was okay. I was lonely. I was lonely, and I was prefer to be alone. I was preferring أنا كنت أفضل to be alone, and I don't like
Yeah,
to talk with
I
anyone. So you'd
didn't
like,
know.
yes, and you would like to do this experience once again. And and what do you prefer now? Yes, now you prefer to be lonely or to be an outgoing person? What do you prefer right now?
Now I يعني I
Prefer.
negative
Now I became an outgoing person. Now I became an outgoing person, a sociable person. Yes. Okay. Okay. So this is also will be homework. هذا حيكون واجب هذا السؤال. يمكن هذا حيكون واجب. Part 2 الجزء الثاني. Write اكتب about بشأن عن experience عن تجربة أو عن مشكلة. Yes, you had أنت قد واجهتها when you were عندما كنت شابا younger that you would like الذي تحب yes to do أن تقوم بها yes differently أن تقوم بها بشكل مختلف أو تريد أن تتعامل مع هذه المشكلة بشكل مختلف. What was it؟ ماذا كانت هذه المشكلة عندما كنت صغيرا؟ What did you used to be like؟ وماذا كنت تحب عندما كنت صغيرا؟ Okay. How are you different now؟ شلون أنت هسه مختلف؟ فحتكتب عن مشكلة أنت واجهتها لما كنت أنت صغير. Okay. وشلون yes that you would like وشلون أنت بدأت تتعامل وياها بشكل مختلف. Yes. هل أنت تريد تتعامل ويا هاي المشكلة بشكل مختلف؟ ربما أنت صرفت في التصرف بالماضي التصرف هذا مثلا خلينا نقول مثلا ما عجبك هذا الحل فتريد تقوم بشكل بها مختلف ربما كنت تتمنى بأنه تقوم بها بشكل مختلف. Okay. Yes. Yes. وشنو الأشياء اللي كنت تحبها لما كنت صغير؟ أوكي. وشلون أنت تختلف عن ما كنت يس مسبقا على هالترتيب. أوكي. Yes. Do you have questions؟ عندكم أسئلة؟ Do you have questions?
Don't have
You
any
don't.
question.
You don't have any
No.
questions. Okay, great. So that's all for today. That's all for today. And this will be homework. I'm going to ask you about this homework on the next week. هسألكم أيضا بشأن هذا الواجب على الأسبوع القادم. Okay. So that's all for today. هذه محاضرة اليوم. عندكم أسئلة؟ Do you have questions?
No, thank you. شكرا
Yes.
جزيلا.
Okay, thank you.
على
And
خير.
yes, good night. Okay, I'll see you on the next lecture. Thank you. Thank you.